ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021. I got another video, another review. I'm here to talk about WWE Summerslam 2022. This will be my preview and predictions. I'm gonna go through all the match cards, but first I will go through SmackDown that happened last night. SmackDown was a decent show. It was alright. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus had it was a great match. They went 25 minutes. It was basically a no DQ match. It was a good match. It was a great opener for the show. Drew McIntyre won. The winner of this match faces either Reigns or Lesnar or Clash in the Castle for the undisputed title. Drew McIntyre beat Sheamus in a pretty good match. I think Butch tried to interfere, but Drew McIntyre got the upper hand. And then after that, he cut a promo saying it's time to take the title off the part-timers like Reigns and Lesnar. So Drew McIntyre won. The Viking Raiders beat the New Day in like a match in 7 minutes. The Viking Raiders won that match. And then we had a tag team match with Ronda Rousey, Liv Morgan versus Sonya Deville and Shotzi Blackheart. And then we did have the match in the male model in that garbage scene that we'll talk about. And then we had the Paul Heyman special counsel address, where he came out and said that Brock Lesnar will lose to Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar came out, tried to attack Paul Heyman, but Austin Theory came out, attacked him with the briefcase. Lesnar suplexed him and hit him with the briefcase. Theory's out the ring, and then Drew McIntyre comes in and Claymore kicks Austin Theory. And that's how it ends, with Lesnar and McIntyre doing that stare-off. And that was it. Well, that's it. Now we can get on to SummerSlam. I just want to say thank you for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. This video was sponsored by Fightful, by Wrestle Inc., by JD from New York, Salamonster, and all my other friends on YouTube. This will be 30 or 35 minutes long on this video. I will go through the matches that have been announced for SummerSlam. Now the build to SummerSlam have been awful, and most of these matches are rematches. SummerSlam is basically WrestleMania Night 3, because most of these matches we've seen at WrestleMania, and the way how it's being booked is the same thing that we saw at WrestleMania. Now before I go through all these matches, I will say that Triple H will be running SummerSlam. There's a few things that they changed about the show. We know SummerSlam gonna come on starts at 7. It's only like in 15 minutes. Alright, so as I was saying, so yeah, Triple H, he was at the SummerSlam training, and he did talk about changing a few things. They will change NXT back to the Black and Gold brand. It's no longer going to be NXT 2.0. It's going to be the Black and Gold brand, and there will be new superstar, new storyline, because we all know that Vince McMahon's not there. Bruce Berser, he's going to be gone. John Laurinaitis, he's not there. So Triple H and Stephanie are going to save the product and build it a lot better, along with Nick Khan. So yeah. Alright. So I think there's about 8 or 9 matches been announced. We have Logan Paul versus The Miz. The builds have been fine. It's been decent. You know, The Miz turned on Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and that's why we're having this match. Logan Paul, we all know that Logan Paul, he signed a multi-year deal with WWE. So we all know that he's gonna stay with the company for a while. He might wrestle at UK or at the next Saudi show. So yeah, I think Logan Paul's gonna win. It should be a good match. I mean, whatever. The builds have been okay. I mean, they're trying to get Logan Paul over as a babyface. To me, it's like he's being forced down our throat. Now Logan Paul was booed on the Go Home show on Raw because of how he was being booked. I mean, nobody cared about this match. It might be a decent match. Logan Paul is alright in the ring. I mean, The Miz is awful, but The Miz is great on the mic. So, Logan Paul gonna beat The Miz. I wish they added stipulation, but what do I know? So after that, we have Happy Corbin and Pat McAfee in the match at SummerSlam. The build had been entertaining because of Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, great in the ring, great on the mic. Happy Corbin, he sucked, but Baron Corbin are okay in the ring. Obviously, I think Pat McAfee gonna win and beat Baron Corbin. Maybe Baron Corbin might win since he lost at WrestleMania. He lost to Madcap Moss. It's a possibility that he could win. So, yeah. So, yeah. So I think Pat McAfee will beat Happy Corbin. It should be a decent match. The match is like, whatever, really. So as I was saying, after that we have Bobby Lashley defending the United States title against Austin Theory. Bobby Lashley's gonna win because Bobby Lashley just won the title. I think that Dolph Ziggler is gonna interfere in this match. He may screw Austin Theory. So yeah. So yeah. Bobby Lashley gonna retain against Austin Theory. The match at Money in the Bank was better, and the crowd was into it. Bobby Lashley's over as a babyface. He's over with the crowd. He has a cool entrance. I think he'll have a long title reign. He'll beat Austin Theory. Maybe not clean. Dolph Ziggler might get involved. He's been attacking Austin Theory every week, and that's gonna be a feud for Austin Theory. So Bobby Lashley's gonna retain, and then after that we have the Usos defending the undisputed tag team titles against the Street Profits and the special referee Jeff Jarrett. And this one's also kind of tough. I don't know who's gonna win. Obviously, the Usos need to look strong for Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is on the show. He's defending the title. He's not losing, and the Usos shouldn't. But based on what we saw on SmackDown, last week, with Jey Uso super kicking Jeff Jarrett, and Jeff Jarrett being the referee, and based on how slim the tag team roster is and how garbage the division is, if the Usos beat the Street Profits, who are the Usos gonna fight? If the Street Profits win, they might feud with the Viking Raiders, since they're being built up so dominant. So that's my only problem with this. So I think maybe the Street Profits could win for shock value, but we know that, like, what happened to Money in the Bank, they did tease a breakup from the Street Profits. We all know Angelo Dawkins is gonna be a single star, and we all know that Montez Ford is gonna be a single star. Angelo Dawkins, he might get released. He's not gonna be around. There's no value in him. Montez Ford there is. So I don't know. I think the Usos should win, but the Street Profits could win, and they'll be transitional champions. Like, how long will they be champions? And how long we see Montez Ford as a single star? So I think maybe the Street Profits, but I'll go with the Usos just to be safe. I don't know. I think the Usos might get screwed by Jeff Jarrett. Maybe it's a troll. Alright, so after that we have Finn Balor, Damian Priest of Judgment Day versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic in a no disqualification match. This is also a rematch that we saw on the Go Home show on Raw. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know who's gonna win. I think the Mysterios are gonna win. A lot can happen in this match. A lot of rumors, people think that Dominic might turn on Rey, or maybe Rey turns on Dominic. There's also reports about Edge, if he's gonna come back. We saw no vignette of Edge wanting to build a fasten or be the radar superstar, being the true self. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the Material might win. If not, if Judgment Day win, it will be a screwy finish. Dominic might turn on his own father and join the Judgment Day. I said it before. Don't know how good that's gonna be. Don't know why we should care. Dominic should be in NXT. He should be learning. He should be learning. He should not be on the main roster. And him and Judgment Day. Judgment Day's already dead. They're buried. No one cared about Balor and Priest and Ripley. They're already buried. As soon as soon as Ed got kicked out, that was it. So, yeah. I mean, if Ray and Dominic win, it'll be a screwy finish. Edge might come out and caught Judgment Day the match and get back at them for what they did to him on Raw 2 months ago. And maybe they might kick out Finn Balor and bring Ed back in Judgment Day. Maybe. I think we're all waiting for Judgment Day to get buried and released. Because they have no momentum. They're already, they're nothing. And they're worthless. So, yeah. So, I think the Material might win. Alright, so up next, after that, we have Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown title. Kind of hard to pick. This match should be a squash match. Ronda Rousey should demolish Liv Morgan. This might not be a competitive match. I'm afraid this match is gonna suck. Liv Morgan beating Ronda Rousey, it's not believable, and they want to make sure that Ronda is protected. Liv Morgan is a transitional champion. The way she won at Money in the Bank, she's losing that title. If Charlotte comes back or Bayley comes back, oh man, she's losing that title. She's in trouble. She's a transitional champion. They don't see value in Liv Morgan. I'd be shocked if she has a longer title reign if she beats Ronda Rousey. It's not believable. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Able to get there in time. What a forearm shiver. Oh, that hurt to the chest. Big punch finds its mark. Ivar did his homework there. Clothesline, so effective.
Alright, so.
Wait a second. Debatable
Alright.
decision there.
Yeah, so I think that Liv Morgan might not win clean. Maybe Charlotte comes back and interferes in the match, and then we get a triple threat match at United Kingdom maybe. 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 So yeah. So yeah. I think that it's gonna be a screwy finish. I don't see Liv Morgan winning clean. I'd be shocked if she does. But I see a screwy finish or Ronda Rousey wins. Alright, so after that we have, what else do we have? Now they did announce Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle, but they pulled Matt Riddle from the card. Seth Rollins, we don't know if he's gonna have a match, if he's gonna be on SummerSlam. We don't know. But they pulled Matt Riddle from the card because Triple H, he wants long-term booking. Riddle and Rollins will happen at Clash in the Castle. If Seth Rollins is on the card, he might get a mystery partner. It's the same thing with WrestleMania, how we all went into WrestleMania this year with who was gonna face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Now we're doing it at SummerSlam. A lot of people think it might be Bray Wyatt, they think it might be Edge, maybe Johnny Gargano. It's gonna be a return or a debut. It might. I don't know who. I think we're all looking forward to it.
And now we're all set for this tag match with Raquel Gonzalez and Liv Morgan. The team is of course filled with Shotzi Blackheart.
Um, we know that that match is happening. Don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Alright, so after that we have Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair for the Women's title. This feud has been going on for since last year at Summerslam with the 26 second, and since WrestleMania, and we're still getting it. I hope this is the last time that we're seeing these two in the ring. These two had great chemistry. The feud was alright. Obviously, Bianca has to retain. She has to win, and we can move on. And hopefully, we get Rhea Ripley at Clash in the Castle, because the match with her and Ripley was supposed to happen at Money in the Bank, but didn't, because Ripley got injured. And now since Rhea is back and she's healthy, hopefully we get that match and we see new opponents for Bianca. Becky Lynch, I don't know what she does. I don't care. We had enough with Becky Lynch in the title picture. Move on and have Becky do something else. Have her win the 24/7 title. I don't care. It should be a good match. They have good chemistry, but Bianca's gonna retain, and that's about it. So yeah, I think that she will win. So I think that she will win. Bianca's gonna win. I kind of wish the match had stipulation, but it's just a regular match. Hopefully it's something different than what we saw at WrestleMania. If it's the same thing, then that's probably it. And finally, I can now get to the main event: Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for the Undisputed Universal title in a last man standing match. They're hyping up at the final time, which I doubt it. I hope it is. A lot of people are fed up with this feud. We're sick and tired of seeing the same old shit between these two. We all know that Reigns is going to win and beat Brock Lesnar and retain. Roman Reigns has been champion for nearly 700 days. He's going to beat Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is going to go away. We don't know if he's going to be around, because we know that Vince McMahon he's no longer in the company. He retired. Brock Lesnar was upset that Vince McMahon left. I mean, we all know that Reigns is going to retain. He's going to beat Brock Lesnar. Hopefully the match is something different. It's not the same old shit that we saw at WrestleMania. It's a last man standing match, so these guys can fight outside the ring. They can use weapons. And so, yeah. So,
Sonya Deville with the reversal. Yeah, Sonya getting some newly determined focus. Coming in hot. Deville struggling to defend herself. Deville needs to be resourceful in this situation.
all right.
She gets it.
Oh, come on. All right. I think that's about it. I think I covered all the matches. I mean, most of the matches are rematches, really. Most of these matches are rematches, really. And some of them are filler, you know.
Shotzi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at that. Suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness. For the win. Fights the shoulder up and one. Somehow.
So, as I was saying, yeah. SummerSlam, a lot of people backstage and creative were upset about the build of SummerSlam. Pay-per-view gonna be. I'm expecting a good show. I expect some matches to deliver, and some of them to suck. It should be a decent match.
If hate is too strong of a word, then these two dislike each other extremely intensely. in case you couldn't tell. Somebody's got to do something before somebody gets seriously injured back there. Saxton, you're a sissy. He takes control. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. How's that for a counter? And knee right to the gut.
Okay.
Some superstars are
So yeah, SummerSlam, the match card seemed pretty predictable. I think we all know what's gonna happen. I can't wait for the other pay-per-views.
This is the kind of match where you need to cross the line before the opposition does. If a superstar
Okay.
wants a W, they need to overcome that hesitation.
Oh, and a big uppercut. Boom, what a punch. Oh. Lifts him up.
Okay. Alright.
Lesnar from behind. Brock Lesnar perhaps setting up a trifecta of German
Okay. I think that's about it.
this means.
I think I said everything I need to say about this pay-per-view. I will watch it. It comes on right now. The pre-show is already on. It's 7 o'clock now. The main show starts at
Timeout time. Kimura lock is in.
the main show starts at 8 o'clock. It might be 3 or 4 hours since it's like 8 to 9 matches. It all depends how long these matches are. So yeah. I can't wait.
Theory is out of the way. What a pump kick.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Now we're at SummerSlam. I will change the match card. I'm not sure if Walter is defending the IC title on the pay-per-view. Maybe on the pre-show. I'm not sure. I might as well just edit some of these, man. Okay. Might as well change this. I still got enough time before I end this video. We know that Bobby Lashley is the United States Champion. Okay. You can't put on the double champion for some reason. Okay. I'm not sure if we are gonna get Walter Nakamura. Maybe not. They did say no disqualification. Yeah, it was no disqualification. I'm not sure if they even have Dominic. No, I don't think they have Dominic on this game. Welcome this. Yeah, it doesn't have Dominic. So I guess I will quit that, and I'll be back with it soon. Well, the other methods I don't think they actually have, but I know some of these methods, to put down Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Alright. Okay. I can't do double champion. Well, whatever. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so the other match they actually cannot find. Fall count anywhere. Okay. We do have the amazing Logan Paul and Pat McAfee, but Pat McAfee's not on the game, and neither is Logan Paul. We do have Seth Rollins. I don't know. Actually cannot find anything else. These are four matches that I got right. Don't know what else is gonna happen here. Guess that's it for today. Until next time, I'll be back with more.